less than 100 degrees. Oh, right. You're at 10 degree, a little bit more. Good morning, YouTube. All right. It has been a long, what feels like a very, very long time since I have made one of these. So bear with me. Today's the December 28th. New Year's Eve is just a few days away. 2020 is upon us, and big things I want to do next year. Actually, it's not just next year. I want to plan right now for the next 10 years, for the whole next decade. And part of that is working on this beautiful beauty. All right, I guess let's talk about what's going on. Since the last time I think I actually did a vlog was about, I'm going to say a month and a half ago. I have been slacking so hard, but I promise it's not going to happen anymore. We are going to make it a conscious decision to do these often. Very, very often. We got to get this done. And it seems like the only time I get anything done is when I vlog. A good friend of mine, Seth, is coming out today. Maybe Corey and Paige are going to come out. If they come out, we might not get much done, so that's a shitty thing. Not really. I'll get stuff done. As long as Seth's here to keep me going. But where are we with the Audi? All right, right now we have got we took the front subframe braces out, which are, where are these things? These nasty things right here. Took these things out. They go in like that right there. What we're doing is we're replacing them with these guys so that we can, still got to trim it a little bit more to fit. It's going to fit something like that, but it's going to end up all the way up here. And then we're going to come in and put a couple tube supports in here. Unfortunately, I'm out of welding gas and Prax was closed yesterday. I don't know why you guys were closed, but that sucks because I needed you open yesterday and I was there at like 11 o'clock. If you guys are listening to this. Don't bash me because I know this is all dirty. But these will end up going in here like so. And then we'll triangulate from this point to wherever this point ends. And then from this point also back here to this bar. Just to kind of tie everything back together. And we'll do that on both sides. Eventually, whatever supports we do in here, I will tie this whole structure into that if I think it needs to. But for the time being, that's where we sit. So that's the plan here, is to build this car to a spec class and just shred, flat out shred. Because America, we're going to use a small block. Just going to dive into it. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll talk to you as I'm going, as I'm building. All right, so one of the first things I got to do is I need to cut this tube here. I already cut this end off. Hope I'm doing this right, honestly, because the way I get this basically is this angle needs to be 90 to this one. Guarantee you there's somewhere in high school math, there was something in math class I missed here. So if there's any middle schoolers or high schoolers watching my videos right now, just know if you ever want to build a race car, pay attention to math class, because you're going to need it, especially if you want to do it yourself. All right, let's see if it fits. Hopefully it fits. I think it'll fit. Alright, first impressions. Not too bad. I gotta, do a little love right there on that corner there. And a little bit down in there. But, overall, I'm happy with it. I'm good. I'll weld it and send it. Let's get this thing massaged in, I guess we call it. Grab the grinder. And love on it a little bit here and there. And, gotta run it first hit. Hey, guess who showed? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I was gonna show you guys my beautiful Starbucks that Seth just brought me. Thank you, Seth. I'm just gonna sit here and hold it and chug it like this. Oh, right. All right. We're back now again. So here's where we stand right now. Seth is amazing. He brought some awesome Starbucks. I broke mine, dropped it on the ground, so I'm drinking out of a cup. But we have been reading the rule book. We have to make a semi-vital cut. And our interpretation of the rules, basically, I have to measure 36 inches off of the firewall here, which comes about to here, right in here. With that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and cut the tunnel out then. And we're going to cut the tunnel out and then slide the motor back in and try to get some more things mocked up. Because I would like to try to get, this piece tacked up today and maybe get the motor mounts kind of roughed in. Probably not going to happen, but as long as you do something, we're good. Hey, you got safety glasses today?
No, I was just about to ask you.
Safety glasses?
Yeah, I was looking for them.
We'll get you some safety glasses.
Blind me again, Jack.
I won't blind you again, I swear it. Safety glasses, safety glasses. I don't honestly think I have safety glasses here. Like,
where are my OPs?
all right, let me move the instructions so we don't burn the rules down.
Yeah,
Still cutting. You're good. Keep going. Oh, almost there. Yeah.
all right.
That's one transmission tunnel. All right, so we got the transmission tunnel out now, as you guys can see. So I think we're gonna deburr the heck out of this.
Yeah, we got a little bit of deburring ahead of us.
Yeah, just a bit. But we have way more room. You can actually see the tunnel is kind of odd shaped too. Like this side is very straight, and then this side has a lot of wigwam to it. Which,
is that an official term?
yeah, that's
Wigwam?
official. Wigwam.
Okay.
Wigwam. You know what a wigwam is, right?
I have no idea.
All right, wigwam. We're gonna take it back to school. Wigwam is a type of teepee that the Indians slept in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pop a Google image in right here to show you guys.
I wouldn't do good at Jeopardy or any of that shit. You're gonna be my lifeline if I ever get on a show.
All right, so
Deburr.
yeah, we're just gonna change out grinding pads and we'll get this deburred. So awesome. Let's get that done. All right, so we're back on. While he was doing that, these tack welds are ugly. As you can see, they are hideous. But that's because I am working with 100% argon right now. So we're going the goal, like I said earlier, is try to get this all tacked up so we can take it to work and TIG weld it together. So, all right, guys, it's time for an update. We had to level the car off. It's level. I don't know why I always show you guys the back end because that's not what we're doing. But we use these very amazing steel plates that we had sitting around. Thank you, Warrington Steel. So now we'll put the motor in again.
It's level. We can bring this back in and check things out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. Let's just go ahead and do that.
Come on. Okay.
Watch those. Yeah. All right, so we got the motor in the car, and now I'm to the point where I'm starting to kind of not know what the hell I'm doing, for lack of better ways to put it. So for center line, I'm using the crank bolt, and I figure the rear view mirror is pretty much center of the car, you know? And I'm lining the crank bolt and everything up, which right now it is definitely sitting cockeyed. It is crooked in the car, without a doubt in my mind. Ooh, this part right here I could probably use on both sides.
Yeah, you're about 30 3/4.
30 3/4, which that bolt is almost dead on. 15 inches right there.
I mean, we're not exactly perfect, but it's close. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, about right here.
Yeah. The motor's definitely this way. Like, it's not, yeah, and it's rotated a little bit. Yeah, like he was saying, the in-game goal here is and it's actually not sitting even square. There we go. It'll be, this mount is sitting even on this side, and then it'll sit the same way over here, and then these will just come up. There'll be a little triangulation, and these will weld onto another bracket that goes in there. Tubular support will then be secured here and secured over here to make my triangulation.
What are you going to do with the ends here? Just cut them? Or?
Yeah, eventually those will just get chopped off.
There you go. Okay.
So my debate is, do I come straight across from...
Pretty close right here, too. Check that out. Oil pan clearance?
Yeah, this oil pan isn't going to get used. I would like to, but do you see how low that oil pan is?
Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What, 2 inches?
4.
4 inches? Yeah, that's way, way too low for us. So I was looking at the PRI show, and there's a lot of people out there who have, there are tons of oil pans out there. Actually, let me know in the comments below if anybody's got any good recommendations for an oil pan that I could use for this. Yeah. Well, my debate was, do I do AccuSump? Do I do wet sump? Or do I do just stock pan for the time being with a, because I have in one of these totes around here, I have a complete oil filter relocation kit for an LS.
I think that would be beneficial in just,
Yeah.
if you're going to buy a good pan, it's probably going to come with some baffling anyway.
Mhm.
You could probably just run it. And then if you...
By good, he means eBay special.
Just taking Summit at least.
Okay, I'll do American eBay.
You know?
We'll go with Summit. But the other thing is, meanwhile, the motor, I know some of you guys might ask, oh, why do you have the motor so far forward? Well, that's because the steering rack still has to go in back here.
Yeah, that's true. Like a Honda CRV.
Exactly. So, and that's why I'm using the mounts that I'm using with adapters here, so that...
Did you think about the rack yet and what you were going to use?
No.
Thinking, why would
I'm still considering stock rack.
CRV or stock rack?
Ooh, does CRV use a rack like that?
Yes. Yeah, they have a rack that shoots right behind the engine up high.
Going to the junkyard in the next few weeks, and we're going to find a CRV, because I know
like
Speedway Salvage has a ton of
It's like the
CRVs.
first generation, I think.
Really?
One of the first ones, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we get one in every once in a while, and it's like that. I always catch it. I'm like, that looks weird.
That would be perfect, actually, because this is where our steering...
It might be perfect. It might
Dude,
be pretty
that
cool.
would be dope.
And it's a CRV, so it's pretty wide.
Yeah. And it's common, and it's cheap, and it's metric. So it works.
I think that's possible.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. If anybody's got a steering rack they want to send it my way for mock-up, hit me up. Let me know in the comments below.
I like how you left a lot of room for supercharger.
Oh, there is room. And the best part is, it'll stick below. Even with the lid on it, it should all still sit under the hood.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, there's so much room.
You're under.
Yeah. I've said this before, for the record, I'm not an LS, like, know-it-all. So, every motor that's a GM small block like this, in my mind's an LS. Sit in the office here. Do you see the problem? Right there it is already. See how far over that is?
Yeah.
That's causing the entire thing to pitch.
I see. Well, I mean, I did end up having to push the engine like this to get it square, so I don't think it's as bad as you think it is.
You don't think so?
No. Like, I'll go and I'll mount that, I'll center that engine up.
Oh, that lines that. As soon as you center that up,
Yeah, it's about there right now.
yeah, I mean, I'm not even touching it, and it's sitting pretty much dead center.
Here, though, in these corners, because that's the problem.
This side's fine, but this corner right here, right there is where it's hitting.
Alright.
Which, it's not even really hitting it yet. It's just gonna rub it. Actually, lower that floor jack down just a skosh kanosh. Actually, that
I think that's more...
that looks pretty center still once again.
We don't have any room to really go lower without a new pan.
Mm-hmm. You're 100% right, dude. Like, I mean, I could take the pan off. I can cut this pan and re-weld it together, too. So I'm not even stressing that part. This is the part where we start scratching our heads. So I'm going to set you guys down because I can't do math and think with you in my hand. So, yeah. Hold on. I think it's raining.
We got him close, finally. A little bit of hail, it sounds like.
It did. This metal roof is, like, loud, though.
There, right there. Right there, little hail.
Is that hail?
Hail.
Oh my word, there was hail. All right, well, as you can see, the motor's crooked because nothing is supporting it except for a floor jack down there and a cherry picker that's crooked as hell. So here's what we got. We have some nasty argon welds right now, holding this thing tacked into place. We got a rough idea of where the motor's gonna sit. So I'm gonna take this whole tube off, whole piece off here, and I'm gonna take it to work, TIG weld it, and then come back. Probably gonna make some notches, some pieces to go from here to here. Same thing over there. And
in the rear picker one?
Well, I'm gonna wait for you're talking about the one that goes from here to here?
Yep.
I'm gonna wait for those until after we figure out what we're gonna do with the subframe. Only because if I drop the subframe down, that's gonna change that angle.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. I think that's where we're gonna leave you for this evening and for this week's vlog. I'm gonna take, like I said, take this to work, get it all welded up. Thank you, Seth, for helping.
No problem, man.
Appreciate it. And let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed this video. If you found value in this content and you enjoyed watching it, make sure to smash that like button for me. And if you go and hit the subscribe button, you'll get notified of all the content that we put out, and you can keep up to date on the LSA powered drift taxi that we're building. So.
Also, we're taking donations for safety glasses.
We'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.